Hello, people. Welcome to Weirdo Land. I'm Renai, and yeah, this is Weirdo Land. If you're new, again, this is Weirdo Land. You could be a weirdo, not a perverted weirdo, but a weirdo. And if you want to stay a part of this community, how about you hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications? That's why I post, man. I post once a week, and you'll get it, and then you'll see my wacky, yeah. Anyway, and if you've been here and you are subscribed, welcome back. Now anyway, I didn't have anything to post this week, so I decided to do a Q&A. Only thing is that the Q&A messed up, and I only got one question, and it wasn't a cosplay question. So what I'm going to do is I went on the internet and I put questions to ask a cosplayer, and I have a few of them, about 33, and we're going to answer them today. I have them all written down front and back, so this is going to be fun. I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability. See, when I wrote them down, I didn't think about the answer. I kind of just wrote them down. I'm like, I'll deal with it later. And yeah. I'm hearing whining. I don't know where. Okay, anyway. Also, my mom's dog ate this. It was perfectly fine till this morning when I used it. But, yeah. So I'm going to put the questions over here so you can, that's why there's this big hole over here. And yes, I'm cosplaying Villain Deku. A lot of people ask if I'm doing that. It's whatever. If you hear something in the back, I'm pretty sure that's the dishwasher. I'm in the kitchen right now. This is the perfect place to film. But the first thing that I don't have written down on here, the question, was the only question that I got on Instagram. And I'm going to put it right here. It's asked if I was a boy or a girl. I already answered it. I said, bro, I'm both. So, yeah. Anyway, Sam, don't you dare. Sam. He's going to jump on the table. Sam. What are you doing? I hear. No, get down. Go. No. Go. Goodbye. You're not allowed on the table. Anyway, so the first question that I have, it says, how long have you been cosplaying? I've been cosplaying for 2 years. March 8th of 2023 will mark 3 years. So yeah, I've been cosplaying for a couple of years. I'm still, technically I'd be called a noob. I'm still kind of a noob, but I'm evolving. Okay? Evolving. And if I also seem like I'm in a grouchy mood, one, I'm a villain, so of course I'm going to be in a grouchy mood. And second of all, I had a bad morning, so we're just not going to talk about that. Next question. What kind of cosplayer do you consider yourself? Now, I don't know what this question means. I consider myself a good cosplayer. I mean, I'm kind. I hype up everybody else's cosplays. I try to be as canon as possible. That's another one that I kind of think I am. I just think I'm a good cosplayer. I'm in between. I'm not like the best cosplayer. I don't even think there should be the best cosplayer title, but I'm also not bad either, I don't think any cosplay is bad, but I think the only cosplays that are bad is when people are trying to make fun of it. That's when it's bad. And what I mean by that is that if they try to dress up as a cosplayer as a joke to make fun of us, then that's a bad cosplay. Next question. Why do you cosplay? I like the fact that I can be somebody else for a few hours and then have to be myself again. There was times where I was in cosplay all day and all night just because I didn't want to be myself. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but I kind of like that. I also am an actor too. I kind of like acting, so it's I can act like somebody else. So it kind of helps with my acting experience. If I keep on looking over there, the window's open and I'm seeing movement. But anyway, yeah. Next question. Is cosplay a hobby you could see yourself doing in 10 years? Yes. I don't care how old you get, okay? You can still cosplay. Who gives a crap, okay? It's your body. You can do whatever you want. I think I would be doing this within 10 years. Toralei, don't you dare. Okay. She might also jump on the table. I'm not dealing with this. Okay. Next one. Oh, this one's actually a good one. I actually didn't think of it, but when I saw this question, I'm like, I knew I had to write it down. It says, if someone told you they hated your cosplay, what would you do? Okay, listen. First of all, I wouldn't care. I mean, like, girl, you're not that much of a loaf. You can get up there. I'm sorry, I saw a loaf cat today, okay? It was a literal cat that looked like a loaf when it was laying down. I'm telling you right now, you are not that big. You can jump on the windowsill. Anyway. But I wouldn't care. I've had a few hate comments before, and all I do is ask them the simple question, do you pay for it? I mean, like, you can't hate on somebody if you haven't walked in their shoes. So it's kind of like, have you spent hundreds of dollars getting the cosplay? Did you spend countless hours filming, taking pictures, putting it on? Okay? Like, no, you haven't, so shut up. And if you are a cosplayer and you're hating on another cosplayer, what is wrong with you? Would you want someone to look at you and go, ew, your wig doesn't match? Like, no. You get peed off. So honestly, I wouldn't care. I would just ask the simple question of, do you pay for it? I have done that before, and the person has deleted their comment. So, it's effective. And this is kind of like a reverse question of that one. It says, if someone told you they loved your cosplay, what would you do? I would be thankful. I'd be thank you for noticing that I have took a lot of time and effort into this cosplay. Thank you. I feel like a news person right now. Kind of like, oh, here we are. Oh my god, Deku is a news reporter? Oh my god, that would be funny. Next one. Homemade cosplay or bought, but I'm pretty sure the question says /commission cosplay. I don't know what commission means. I'm gonna have to look it up because I don't know what it means. But I do both. Most of my cosplays are bought. I do buy them. But like the hammer that I'm making for my video game Harley Quinn, that's gonna be homemade. So sometimes I do a mixture of both. So yeah, I'm supposed to be marking these off. If I have lead to do it. Jesus. Ow. 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 That's like stabbing me, bro. Okay, done. Did that one. Oh my god. Now this is messing up. Move out of my way. Thank you. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god. No, the lead just fall out? Dude. Dude, what just happened? Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I just did that one. Okay, cool. Okay, now we're caught up. Okay, it says, do you prefer to work alone or work with others? Now, this, again, was a cosplay interview question. So it's basically asking, would I rather cosplay alone or cosplay with somebody else? And I would rather cosplay with somebody else because it's a lot more funner when you have a group. Because especially when they're like you and they want to be as canon as possible and they act like the character, it's kind of like a big role play session. And I think it's really fun. I really do like cosplaying with others. I'm okay with cosplaying alone too. I do it all the time. I come up with funny, silly ideas by myself. And sometimes I write them down if like there has to be another person there. I'll write them down and next time I have a cosplay friend over, we do it. It's kind of like, it's insane. Alright, next question. Do you have a current cosplay fave? Now, no, I don't. I like all my cosplays. There's gonna be days where I'm gonna look in the mirror and be like, ew, this cosplay looks like crap. But then when I start filming and I get more into it, I kind of like it. I'm like, oh, I actually like this cosplay. Why does my eyes look brown? It looks Brad, they're green. Trust me, they're green. Okay, I have to get new contacts. Okay, yeah, I don't really have a current favorite. Like I said, I kind of like all my cosplays. I think all my cosplays are amazing. Okay, we're gonna throw that ego out there. Sorry, I got a notification. Okay. Oh my god, that broke. No, oh my god, the lead keeps on coming out. How bad did you mess up this pencil? God. Okay. What is your most expensive cosplay project? Now, listen, I'm pretty sure when they mean by project, they mean like what I do myself. But I'm just gonna tell you my most expensive cosplay that I have. My most expensive cosplay that I have is Harley Quinn Suicide Squad. It was like almost $500. It was expensive and I barely even wear it, so that sucks. And I also grew out of it, so now I have to sell it and get a new one. So that's gonna be a pain in the butt. We're going on the back now. Woohoo! Back of the first page. God. Okay. What is your least expensive cosplay project? I'm pretty sure all my OCs. My own characters, if that's what it means, if you don't know. The people that I created, are less expensive because they're things that I find in the closet and like a $10 wig that I find, or a wig that I already have. So I think my OCs are pretty much, yeah. What is your favorite project? Or favorite cosplay project? My bad. I think, ooh. I don't think I have a favorite one, honestly, because I didn't finish the Harley Quinn one, and my OCs, I haven't cosplayed them in forever, and I feel like I probably should. So I don't know. I can't really answer that one. That pencil just broke again, didn't it? Gosh, dang it. Okay, anyway. Okay. What is a cosplay pet peeve of yours? Okay, listen, I have a lot of cosplay pet peeves. Now, I get it. You guys are afraid to go out in public. Alright? I understand that, but don't be. Don't you want to be the weirdo? You know what I mean? Don't you want to show off what you've done for the past 2 hours? Like, I know I would. It kind of like annoys me when people are too scared to go out in public. I'm like, just do it, man. You're gonna have to go. Like, what if you're dying? Like, what if you get stabbed and you're in cosplay and you have to go to the emergency room now? Like, you can't get out of it. You're gonna have to go out in public. And going to a hospital is way worse. Okay? So, did the lead just fall out? I'm gonna murder by the time I'm done with this video. Oh my god, I don't think there's any. Oh, there's more lead. Okay, thank god. But yeah, that's one. Another pet peeve that I have with cosplay is when somebody, I know it's a trend. I know people use it as a trend. But when they come up to you and they're like for instance, I'm in Villain Deku, so they'll come up and be like, nice Goku cosplay. And I'm gonna be like, what the? They do it on purpose. And I that annoys me because you sit there for hours. Hold on. Anywho, as I was saying, I understand that it's a trend and everything, but it does get quite annoying when you sit there countless hours getting into a character so everyone knows that you're that character, and then they come out of nowhere and they're like, oh, nice other cosplay. And I'm like, what the man? It drives me mental. I also hate how other cosplayers are hating on other cosplayers. That's another big one too. Alright, anyway, next one. This one's actually pretty interesting. Okay, if you could cosplay anywhere in the world, where would it be? I don't know. I'd say Japan. I mean, obviously, that's where these characters originate. And Japan has all these beautiful sceneries. And I just feel like that'd be beautiful when it comes to photography or videos and stuff like that. I just feel like that'd be very cool, you know? It'd look nice, and it would look more like they're at home. So it's like, it's really cool. Next one. What was your first con? Okay, so my first con was MiniCon. It was only a day long. It was a few hours. I have a vlog on here. I was actually Villain Deku for that. Oh my god. It's like deja vu. Okay, and then that was also the next question, which was, what's your last con? MiniCon. And what is your next con? I have no idea. Whatever I can afford. That's close. Like, a con in, like, Ohio. Because, like, I live in, like, 15 minutes away from the border of Ohio. So it's kind of like, I want to go to, like, a convention. You know what I mean? I was trying to go to one this year, but, that didn't happen. Okay. So it's going to have to happen next year. Because the next year I'll be graduated, I'll be out of school, so I'll be able to save up money to go on my own. So, basically. Girl, okay. All right, next one. What is your favorite part of putting on your cosplay? My favorite part is actually putting the wig on at the end. When you have the makeup on and the outfit and you have it all on, you're all ready to go, and then you put the wig on, that's when you become the character. I just like it better when I put the wig on. Yep. And then this is like, I'm assuming from the last question, it's basically my least favorite part of putting on a cosplay. The contacts. Sometimes the contacts get on my nerves. They'll, like, these ones were burning. They were not going in my eye. It was annoying. I was getting frustrated. Very, very frustrated. But that's my least favorite. Swear to God. Okay. Oh, another thing about this is that this is a white collar and I have to blend out my neck with my foundation, so there's foundation on both of these collars right now. That's another thing that drives me nuts. That's another cosplay pet peeve, the makeup getting on your clothes. Okay. Next one, videos or photography? I pick both. The reason why I pick both is because little montages are really cool, especially if you're in a cosplay that has like a really super big prop and you want to throw it around. That's a good thing. Photography is also really good because you don't have to move and you don't have to get all sweaty if you're outside, and you just sit there and you sit still and you take your picture. But honestly, I like both. I like doing both. So can't really choose between those. Photoshopped or unphotoshopped images? Unphotoshopped images. Now, I understand if you want to put like a background, that's different, okay? That's not completely photoshopped. But if you go in and you actually like brighten your teeth or brighten your eyes and change your facial structure, I just think that's insulting yourself. Like, you're supposed to like how you look. You're supposed to like how you appear, not after you get done editing. You're supposed to feel good when you look in the mirror, when you put the wig on. That's when you're supposed to feel good about yourself. So I don't really like photoshopped images. I think it's kind of stupid that people define their features when they already have perfectly good features. So, yeah. Oh my god, guess what? We're done with the first one. We're done with the first one. Now we have the front and back of this one. The back only has 2 questions on it, so we're... Anyway, there's so much lead on this table. Okay, another one. How do you view yourself as a cosplayer? I think, like I said, in the one that says what kind of cosplayer I am, I'm a pretty good one. I try to like on TikTok, I try to like share everybody's videos. I try to say something nice. I try to see if I can find a video to duet, like things that I can duet. So like I try really hard to like try and not only get views myself, but try to give somebody else a spotlight. Something that I really like to do. What is cosplay to you? Like I said, I think it's a hobby in which a lot of people come together. And it's just fun to just play dress up sometimes. I mean, also they do say that dressing up is for little kids, but it does make you feel like a little kid again. Just dressing up and being your, well, not technically not being yourself, but being somebody else for a few hours. And sometimes cosplayers, they get into cosplay and they are themselves. So it's like, I like that. All right, so this one has like 3 questions in 1 question. So, do you have cosplays that are sometimes painful or uncomfortable? Are you willing to bleed for your art? If so, how much? So the first question, a cosplay that is very uncomfortable and painful for me to wear is Tornado. I just recently cosplayed Tornado. That was like my last video. That dress, I had to wear shorts underneath, and it made me very uncomfortable, especially when I was outside. It just felt too short. And it was a little baggy too, so it kind of like, I don't know, it was really uncomfortable. I am willing to bleed for my art. So much, in the next question, how much? So much as I go out in public, I go to school in it a lot, and that there's some people laughing at me going down the hallway and stuff like that, but I don't care. I also go crazy when it comes to canon. When I mean like canon, I mean look at this. I tried. Like I have the gloves right here. I didn't put them on yet because trying to work this camera and having these on that's a difficult thing. But I try to go as canon as possible. When I'm looking for outfits, like if I'm trying to do like a casual character, I try to find their color scheme, like their hero suit. Something that I think would be their favorite color or something like that. So that's what I do. So yeah, I do. I also have some sacrifices. As someone who's learning how to style wigs, I might mess up the wig. Like I messed up my Hinata wig. Yeah, it's Hinata, not Hinata. Hinata. I hate that they have the same name. Okay. Alright, this is another one that has 2 questions in one. How far into the character are you willing to go while in cosplay? At the end of the day, are you you or are you your character? That's a mouthful. Okay, like I said, I try to be as canon as possible. So, of course, I'm not going to be me at the end of the day. I'm going to be my character. But sometimes when I'm like with friends, I'm mainly myself. Unless we're like filming something or we're taking pictures, I try to be like characters. So it's kind of like a half and half for me. We're not going to talk about Todoroki. Okay, next one. Another one. Another 2 questions. Okay, and 1. Wigs or no wigs? Do you prefer to style your wigs, commission a style, or buy them pre-styled? First of all, I didn't know you could buy them pre-style. I didn't know that. I kind of just get them and put them on. That's normally what I do. So yes, wigs. I do like wigs. I do also like to style my own wigs, but I would like help. So if I could get them pre-styled, I would, honestly, because just styling the wig alone takes a lot of time. As you know in my past styling video, I think I only done 1 or 2. I've done 2 on camera. Okay, next one. Contacts or no contacts? Contacts. When I was, sorry, I have an itch. It's annoying. Oh no, the button came undone. You little butthole. Okay. Anyway, oh, I almost got it. There was a gnat. Okay, anyway, when my first year of cosplaying, I actually did not wear contacts. I couldn't get them in my eyes. I was too much of a baby to throw them in my eyes. I didn't want to deal with the burn, the irritation. And then I finally ended up getting the guts and I ended up doing it. And here we are. And when I don't do a character if I do a character without the contacts that I have for them, I feel like it's not the character. I just feel like it's me dressed up as the character. Because you know how they're like making like characters dress up as other characters now? Like that's a thing. See, that's what I feel like. I'm like, okay, well I don't have their contacts, it's my natural eye color. I don't feel like the character now. So I kind of have to have the contacts. Okay, next one. This is actually a really good question. How do you save money for your cosplay hobby? I don't. See, when I get paid, I kind of like get what I have to first, and if I have money afterwards, then I'll get something. I should be saving some money, but we're not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna mark off the question. Okay, oh, here it is. When do you find yourself cosplaying? Is it something you stick with for conventions and events only? Okay, I'm blind. Okay. I cosplay when I can. Obviously today there's no event, there's no convention. I'm just in cosplay for a video. So no events. I just go, like, if there is an event like the Italian festival or something like that, I will go and cosplay. Fight me, I don't care. But I'm hungry. If you guys heard my stomach just now, I'm starving. Okay, next 2 questions. We have 2 questions left. Okay, where do you get most... Oh, wait, no. Where do you go most often for photo shoots? Do you do photo shoots? I do. And I just go in my area. I either go to outside or I go down to a local park which I'm thinking about doing today, depending on how hot it is outside. And I just go down there and I film, I do my thing because it's free. And sometimes I have my cameraman Josh there with me, and it kind of just makes it like 10 times easier. Let me just scratch that off. Oh my god. Okay. And then the last one. What got you into cosplaying? Now, it's actually quite funny. I didn't know cosplay was a thing. I started watching anime when I was around like 13, 14. And technically my first anime was Sailor Moon, and that's when I was 7. But I have to rewatch it. But to me, the one anime I remember watching was My Hero. And I had no idea there was a such thing as cosplay. I knew that people dressed up as characters. I thought they just did it for like kids and stuff. But no, they were doing it for themselves. And I was like, oh, I want to do that. So my first cosplay was Todoroki. And my second cosplay was supposed to be Bakugo, but when I did it, I didn't feel right. So then it became Mitsuki, because it felt more like Mitsuki. And so that's when it started. That's when the line, and it started a day after my birthday, so that kind of like made it a lot more funner. Because I had my birthday party, I turned 15, and then the next day I was Todoroki and I was going out in public. Yes, the first day I cosplayed, I got it. Oh no, I didn't, you little. Anyway, but normally when you get a cosplay, you test it out, but I just went right out there. And I got a lot of compliments. A lot of people liked it. And obviously my Todoroki has changed from the first day, so it's my Deku. All my characters have changed. It's because I'm evolving. I'm getting taller. And my makeup skills are getting a little bit better. So like, I'm going for it. But yeah. See if I can actually make this in. I ain't gonna make it in. Ugh. God, I'm not gonna make it in. I don't even think I should. I don't know why I tried, even though I knew. Okay. You little. Sorry, I saw it again. I want to kill it. Oh. Okay, so anyway, first of all, when I talk about makeup, I literally have the scar going all the way up. But anyway. If someone calls you... I'm hungry. If someone calls you trash, own that shit, because trash goes places. I will see you guys next week. Give me some video ideas down below. Normally I'm caught up on videos and stuff, but yeah. So, I'll see you guys next week. And stay out of trouble. Don't go murdering people. I'm not your mother, so you don't have to listen to me. If you murder somebody, that's on you. Okay, bye.